Hi, thanks for watching. Now, there are two ways for a business to get sales leads. You can either purchase them, or as I'm going to show you in this video, you can generate exclusive leads through your own website for free. Well, at whatever the cost is to keep your site active. And then I'll also show you the search volume and traffic the top sites in your area receive, along with the number of new leads that would be coming directly to your business. Now I see here that we had a site. It's not currently up right now, so just so I can show you some comparison on what you can expect, I've just done a quick search for roofing in Philadelphia, and then I just took the top search result and I put that website into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds on the site that it uses to determine the position in search results. So let me just go into a little bit of detail on what these numbers mean and then how it can affect ranking when it comes to changes and things to be made when you're designing the website. So when Google is determining how to rank a website, it uses two factors. Now the first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your site. Now, this basically boils down to a popularity contest because this authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours and then they create a link called a backlink. This acts as an endorsement that Google uses to build trust because others are vouching for you. So just to give you a quick example, if say the local news station did an article on their website for the top 10 best roofing companies in the Philadelphia area, and in that article the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website, that's considered a one backlink. Now these links can come from a lot of different places like blogs, editorials, guest posts, press releases. However, one really strong and important type is what's called a citation, and that's any time that your name, address, and phone number are listed in an online directory. That includes Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. Good news is most of these directories are all free. It just takes some time to find them, register your business, and then input the information exactly as it's shown in Google search. So based on the number of websites that are linking back and the number of links are created, Google is showing this as one of the most trustworthy sites, why it's at the top of the list for the search results. However, the second factor has a lot to do with it is also the content on the page. So if we take a look in here, these are all the keywords and phrases that are being typed into Google search that are being found on this website. And then also shows me the volume, the number of times per month they're being searched. So this is where it pays off to do a little bit of market research to find out what everybody is searching for, making sure that those are being included on the website, especially the high volume ones. So for instance, Roofers Philadelphia, it's being searched 600 times a month. Now, if your website is on the first page, 600 people a month will be seeing it every time they search. Google estimates that 10% of total search volume converts into a lead for the business. So you're looking at upwards of 60 people per month, whether they're giving you a call or contacting you through a contact form email on the website. So that's 60 potential leads. Now, let's say only 10% of those actually become customers and you get a job out of it. So you're looking maybe 5 to 6 jobs per month just off of this one keyword phrase. Now, obviously, the size of the job and the scope varies, and so does the profit margin, but you can see just how the sheer volume of leads coming in per month can definitely add up to some revenue at the end of the month and at the end of the year. Like I said, that's only for one keyword or phrase. We repeat that same process for all the highest volume keywords, making sure that those are all being found and you're getting all that traffic from these once your page is properly ranked and optimized. Now, there is a formula that Google uses to find these keywords on the page. So if we take a look at this competitor here, Google doesn't care what the layout looks like. It's a computer, so the first thing it's going to come in and do is just count all the words and text on the page. Now, we generally recommend about a minimum of about 1,000 to 1,500 words on a page, but it really is just a race where we want to make sure that we have more content on your page than the competitor does. Because as far as Google is concerned, the more information or content you have on your page, the more of an expert that it assumes you are, and then the more likely it is to recommend you in search results. Now, while it's counting all the words, it's also searching for those keywords. So any of the services that you offer, and then the areas that you offer that in. However, this is where the number of words on the page really comes into play because you're only allowed to have one keyword for every 100 to 150 words of text on the page. So as you can see here, this company is just listing locations, and unfortunately, that is not going to qualify because they need to have the content to back up each of these locations. So per location or per service, they need to have 100 to 150 words specifically describing that service or that location or that keyword in order for Google to pick it up. So if somebody were to type in, you know, Burlington Roofing Company, they might come up in the search results somewhere because they have Burlington and roofing together on the website. However, they're not going to rank in the top anywhere near the top position because it's not being qualified because it doesn't have enough content. So this is where we just find, like I said, all the highest volume keywords, make sure there's proper content on the page, and then each page is optimized for each individual service or each individual location. So you break it up just into the different services, and then you can also make separate location pages if you want to rank for searches in specific locations. We make separate location pages for each one of those, having all that content on that page specific to that one location. So that way it's extremely relevant and it's more likely to come up in the search results. Now, how it looks on the actual results page, anytime somebody does a Google search, the first thing that's going to come up is this map section. Now, to be listed in here, you just need to have a Google business profile. That's free to get. There are ways to optimize that, so you can also come up in these top three. However, underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up on the list that it's going to rank. So this is where getting more of those links or referrals from other websites helps you climb and outrank the competition. So once you have a site that's properly optimized for the content on the page to get all those keywords and then enough authority from all those links, this is where you can get all that volume from all those keywords and see all those leads coming into the business. So I hope this information was helpful and it just shows you how you can scale a lot of your online presence directly through a website. But please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you want me to go into any further details. Be happy to talk about some of the goals for the business, and then I can do some research on my end just to find out what it would take for you to reach those. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.